Soul City. This is McCOY. We are arriving at Magic Johnson Theater. You can't see it, but here we come up the escalator. We are getting here. People are calling me my phone. We're at Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem, 125th Street, Harlem, USA. Get ready to see Black Panther, me and Jazzy J. Soul City, we making it happen, doing our thing. So we getting ready to do what we got to do right here at Magic Johnson Theater. Hey, I can't wait. I waited forever for this movie. I'm hoarse. I got a bad back. I can't talk right, but I'm gonna have some fun. So we want you guys to sit back, relax with us, enjoy the film. Tell us what you like. We're gonna talk to people. They're gonna tell us what they saw about the film, what they got from it, what they loved about it. I might see it about 10 times anyway, so you'll see me again at some point. So just stay tuned. McCOY, Soul City, making it happen.
Amazing. The energy in the theater is off the chain. People are here. They're coming from far and wide, everywhere. It's just amazing. I cannot wait to see this movie. It looks like it's been directed by far one of the best directed movies ever. I can't wait to go in. Let's go.
From beginning to end, okay? The movie was
Yeah, all right. Oh man, we are back. Woo! What a night! What an experience! That's all I can say right now is what an experience coming out of the Magic Johnson Theater. Woo! Saw it. I got my man, Brother Earl here. You guys know Brother Earl, man. Poet extraordinaire. Down with Soul City. Everything we do. Earl, granted to him. He's here. He saw the movie. Earl, what do you think, bud?
Mind blown. It was phenomenal. I mean, cultural, dynamic, funny. It's been a long time since I've had a movie experience so profound.
Did you get what I got? And I don't want to give it away yet. But by the time we walk out this year, everybody should have saw it already. But the dynamic between the two characters, the hero and the villain, so to say, and how both of them had key points. And both of them, work on the dynamics of what today's world, especially at the end when Michael Jordan said at the end and shit, man, that was crazy to me.
No question. I mean, it's a dynamic and a dialogue that black folk have been having for some time. I mean, just where it was set, the city, he came from and what that city means. I mean, it was just a number of points that was phenomenal, man, and definitely a dialogue that we gotta have on multiple levels.
Yeah, I felt the same thing. I think that the dynamic between the two characters and their two positions remind me of Malcolm and Martin.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
How a lot of people don't realize, and I don't want to give it away, but a lot of people we'll talk about it deeper, but a lot of people don't realize one of the reasons why they killed Malcolm was because, Martin, was because he was going over to Malcolm's side.
Yes.
He was changing his mind. Even in his book, Where We Go From Here, Chaos Our Community, he said, I believe I have led my people to the burning house.
That's right.
And he was changing his mind. This movie touched on a lot of that.
Yes, yes, that's what makes, to me, this so fantastic is you get a chance to actually see folks like play out what we're actually living. The best science fiction helps you just lose your watch it just without being bound by reality, and then after it's over you realize wow, that is real, and I was blown away by it. I mean, it was phenomenal, and I got to see it a few more times.
Hold on. What movie did you see? Come. We need to talk. Come on. We need to interview you. Come on in. Come on, what's your name? Nadia. This is Nadia. She just saw Black Panther.
Yes.
Give us your impression of the film.
Well, it was my second time seeing it. It was incredible.
Okay.
There are so many layers to it. It's right. It's action packed, but there's a deepness to it. There's an understanding of what's going on socially, politically, why our world is the way it is. Because there's a lot of it's a comic book, but it's so much more than that. So much more than that. Didn't you think?
I agree totally.
The music, and I'm from South Africa, so they got a lot of that right. A lot of the African influences. It's never really been represented like that on screen before. It's always been half-hearted. They spoke Xhosa very well.
Okay.
They did incredibly well.
Okay.
So I'm very proud.
Okay, you know what? I thought I heard them speaking some Xhosa because we know I can never say I can't do the quick thing.
They did it so well.
Right, exactly, and because like one of my poets, one of my friends, Nono, she's from right, so she speaks that, and so, but I can never get it down, so I just don't even try. But I thought I caught some of that. I'm glad you said that. It definitely touched on a lot of social, economical, political, everything. You know, technology. You know, so I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you saw it. I'm glad you came by. Nadia, right?
Yes.
All right, Nadia, thank you, Nadia, for your house. Where you live, Nadia? Where you live? You live here in Harlem?
Yeah, well, I'm on the Upper East Side. But
Okay, cool. Okay, now right here you are. So you still at home, girl. All right, thank you. All right, yeah. So that was it. So she touched on something that I vaguely got in the film until she said it and confirmed. Oh, okay. All right, so I wasn't going crazy.
And the fact that she spoke to how authentic it was, I mean, like they actually put the work in to make sure that you know this was well represented again on multiple levels.
Yeah.
I mean, I have not been this moved watching a movie in quite some time.
Yeah.
Quite some
You know what?
time.
I'm gonna say this. I'm tough as nails, but towards the end, I kind of was feeling some emotional coming because I was really feeling that Malcolm and Martin thing.
Yes.
And how we don't get certain things sometimes, and all that we want to do right, sometimes the right thing ain't the right thing to do.
Ain't the right thing. Yes.
You know, just for your own survival. And at the end, when he said at the end, you know, that he was just bury him in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was,
You know,
when he asked to be with his ancestors.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean,
that was real.
Yeah, I was like, this brother is going in. It reminded me of what's the name in African culture, Yah Santua. Remember, Yah Santua said, "I will be no prisoner, I will take no prisoner."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, either you die or I die. Right. You know what I'm saying? And this movie kind of took me to her also. Had a lot of comedic stuff in it too. When they were doing the course, they just did it the other way, but they had to, you know. They talked a lot of African cultural rituals, what have you. I was okay. I was getting I was wondering how many other people would get it. Some of the parts. I think a lot of people went over their heads, but they did it in a way that I'm hoping people. I'm gonna come see it at least 3 more times.
Yeah,
I know I missed something.
Exactly.
You know,
It's a lot of nuances. Yes. Oh man, and for me, man, when they had to go see, you know, the tribe from the north, man. I mean, the gorillas in the mist, man. Yo, I'm gonna just leave it there, man. The gorillas in the mist. Yeah, okay, man. That was.
But man, they were gorillas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just that they were gorillas.
Yes.
There's so much in this film that is again, you gotta see it 2 or 3 times just to get all the cultural nuances that were going on within inside the movie. What they were talking about, what they weren't talking about, what they were, hinting at. I mean, I was, again, the comedy of it, where every time she called him a colonizer, I was cracking up. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's now you bring another broken white boy across the face. You know what I'm saying? It was like, there was some crazy funny moments in the film that were like, you knew what they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Black people, white people probably laughed too, they got it, but it was interesting. I think everybody got something from it. I don't know, man. Let's see if we grab somebody to talk about this. Let's grab somebody just randomly and say, let's see, well, people walking by. So, Yana's inside. We'll get her when she comes out.
Okay.
And we'll catch Rainmaker next time.
Oh, Rainmaker's here?
Yeah. So, there's a lot of people came in. And the other thing that was interesting, a lot of people came in dressed in African garb.
Yes.
You know, it was almost like fucking Comic Con and shit. You know,
right.
Yeah, I felt kind of out of place to war something and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this was a night out. Okay, I mean, it almost had that same power that Roots had when it first came out. The way it just everyone was galvanized and just must see and feeling a certain sort of way. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a night out. I think that was great.
Yeah,
you know
it was
what?
a night out.
It's a night out. Whether your fellas gonna take your girl out, your girls gonna go hang out with your girl, guys go with your friends, whatever. It's a night out for people to go with people and then talk about it.
Yeah,
afterwards. Talk about what you saw, what you caught,
right,
and what somebody else caught that you missed. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, talk to somebody else. Like say she hit it, with the close-up. I can't do the click thing, but the close-up stuff. So okay. And they, the brother who directed the film, my understanding is he went to Africa and stayed there for almost a damn year.
Yeah.
Just so he could get the culture and get all that stuff together and blah 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 blah. So I thought that was kind of cool. Saying that he did that. On Soul City right now. If you go to Soul City, we have the interview with all the cast, all the major cast on Soul City right now on Roku. Go to Roku. We have it up there exclusive on there. That's kind of dope. Kind of bring you into what they were thinking about when they were filming. But let's grab somebody, man. This is something. Hello, ladies. Pardon me. Did you guys see the movie already?
Yeah.
Can I interview you about your experience you saw? Come on. Oh, camera followed us. Camera followed us and said, all right. This is for. Nah. Oh yeah, you did. Well, it's kind of impromptu. So, actually, we're Soul City is the TV. We're the 7th black-owned cable television network.
Oh, okay.
So Soul City. So thank you. I'm some crazy. So right now, you guys have Roku.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on Roku. We're on Roku. We just went on Roku 4 weeks ago, and we're the #1 channel on Roku right now.
What's the name of your channel?
Soul City. Soul City. So go to Soul City. Do you names? Wait, hold on. Let's say this is Matt McCoy. I'm here, still at Magic Johnson Theater. They got some beautiful sisters. They should have been in the damn film. It looks like they should have been in the film. Beautiful and chocolate. And they just saw the film. Introduce yourselves, ladies, and tell me what you thought about the movie.
My name is Ama. AMA. I thought it was amazing. Lots of black empowerment, but a lot of food for thought. I'm not going to give things away, but we were but we were chatting after. It made us think about the diaspora, just the role of black people worldwide in supporting other black people, and it was fly. The special effects were amazing. I just had not seen a movie like that ever, and it wasn't boring because the superhero movies can get boring, but every second of it just kept me going. So.
Yeah. My name is Angela. I share the same passion. It was an amazing movie. I feel like I was in Wakanda for 3 hours or however long it was. It was empowering. It was beautiful. The cinematography was amazing, eye-catching. The people were gorgeous. The storyline was extremely relevant. Even though it took place in a fictional world, it was so relevant in so many different ways, and everyone should go see it.
I'm Oferiwa. I loved the costumes, and I love that every single piece of this film, including as we mentioned, the cinematography, but also the soundtrack was on fire, and the dialogue was so clever. It was funny in all the right parts, and the cast came together really, really cohesively. It was so beautifully done.
Did you guys catch? Because me and brother I was talking to, we were talking about how we were catching the subtle hints of what they were bringing in, because I saw the dynamic in the film of Malcolm and Martin.
Yeah.
I don't know, right? So I don't know how many other people caught that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm also, depending on how the millennials took. I don't know how old you guys look, but you look pretty young. Okay, so how they saw it, then maybe some of the X generations of the baby boomers saw it. understanding, you know, the differences of the dynamics. But if you guys caught the Malcolm and Martin thing, that's really cool. That means the movie did a good job.
Because
it's
didn't make it too subtle.
It wasn't heavy-handed.
But it wasn't like in your face, like you had,
and it didn't come out. I don't think it took like a moral stance. It sort of showed you the nuances of both points of view.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that.
Yeah. And even some Marcus Garvey stuff too.
Nelson Mandela.
Okay. There you go. Okay. What part of the Marcus Garvey did you get?
I mean, the idea of having this homeland to go back to after, you know, being in an oppressed nation, maybe in a Pan-African or diasporan sense, and being able to go back to a homeland where you can create, where you can build, where you can empower.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are learning, sisters. I like that and stuff.
Yeah.
You understand what's going
We read
on.
books.
There you go. I like that. Now, what was your favorite part of the film? What was your the thing that stands out the most to you?
So if anybody sees that movie, I'm just gonna say woof, 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 woof. And I'm gonna use that in my daily life.
Okay.
To pick that up. I have a new favorite word, colonizer, to use in my everyday vocabulary. But also, colonizer, just kidding. But also the idea, I love the role that women played in the movie. They were the backbone in everything. I mean, they were literally the reason why, I can't give it away, certain things happened and progressed. And it really reflected the role that black women especially play in society as being the foundations, being the saviors, the caretakers, and being just like the strength of the community.
I love the idea of a teenage girl being the chief of technology for a kingdom. I loved the king's little sister, even though the other fiefdoms slept on her. I love that she never wavered in her own self-assuredness, and she never wavered with her family, and she was always ready to be out there for her brother, but she was the smartest person in the entire kingdom, and she never wavered.
Absolutely. The last thing I want to add is, when we discussed this, I hadn't realized until I saw this movie how little black women are represented in action movies. So to see someone like Lupita be able to show out those skills and kicking ass and like being elegant and the only thing I'll give away is, you know, Denai wearing this red dress and then just kicking ass and pulling out that wig. And so I really appreciated being able to see black women in that role.
Yeah, representation matters. Yeah, it really does.
Okay, well, ladies, I definitely appreciate you guys. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Like I say, you know. Yeah, I'm coming back at least 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna catch me a matinee on Saturday. I'm gonna catch everything. I'm coming back at least 4 or 5 times for you. Thank you, ladies, for your time, for your energy and stuff. Thank you. Yeah, man. So you just heard it from some sisters over here, you know, what happened? Oh, okay. So yeah, we just everybody, they hit on some points that me and Brother Earl didn't hit on. You know, with the little sister and the head of technology. Oh, that shit was incredible. So many points of interest, so many points that we need to talk about. We could talk about this movie forever. We need to just have group discussions on what this movie was about. Matter of fact, let me grab somebody else. Oh, okay. Stacy. Let's talk to Stacy and Jasmine. Okay, Stacy, this is our girl Stacy.
Hello.
Stacy, you just saw Black Panther. We saw it together. Give us your impression.
Okay. Was absolutely amazing. And all I've got to say is, all those people living on the hill right now better watch this film, because this is the America we're living in now. And you need to face that reality. If you haven't seen the movie, see the movie, because this is our now. Whatever you're thinking, forget it, because it's not where we're going.
You know what? We just had, come on in, Yana. Yana Woodhouse is here, our resident financial advisor. She's here. I talked to different people, talked to Brother Earl and 3 ladies who were standing here, you know, and they're millennials, and they caught some of the same stuff me and Brother Earl got. And we were talking, me and Brother Earl started off with talking about the dynamics in the film between the 2 characters, the 2 star characters, you know, the Black Panther and the villain, Michael B. Jordan. But how their dynamic was Malcolm and Martin. That was their dynamic. That was who they were. You know, saying they were Malcolm and Martin. So they were living out the 2 dynamic situations between Malcolm and Martin, and how. And I brought it up. I'm not sure if anybody saw this, or know this, but even at the end of Martin Luther King's life, one of the reasons why people don't understand he was killed was because he was moving to Malcolm's side. He was changing his mind. That was one of the reasons in his book. Where we go from here, community chaos. When he said, "I believe I had led my people into a burning house." He's like, "I messed up." You know what I'm saying? And he was good. So they killed him. They killed Malcolm first, and then killed King. But that was in the sisters there. They're millennials. They were on everything. They were seeing everything. I was like, okay, this is really cool that they caught it. The film did a good job. No matter what age group you were you millennials or baby boomers or somewhere in between, everybody was getting pretty much the same thing. And it's more stuff, more dynamics. Because they mentioned some things I didn't even think about, how the sister, the youngest one, was ahead of technology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How she was leading the technology, technology pool, and getting the young ones involved.
Did they see the wonderment of what that story is really all about? Also, is that we have the dynamics and the power, and that there is an attack on Africa for all of its greatness and all of the minerals that's there, and it's kept secret because of the fact that they say that we're undeveloped, but the reality is that we're very developed. And the part that was disturbing to me was the fact that we get to the point of where we still want to be sanctioned by this continent of America and participate as one, but we are not at that stage. We're not at that stage.
Yeah, so again,
and so we're giving away all of our jewels, and our intellect. We're giving it away before we can establish for ourselves, because we know in this country, as soon as you show that you have moved forward, someone comes along and takes it away from you and claims it as theirs. So that was the disturbing part for me, because at some point we have to really stand and say, I'll sell this to you, but you can't get it all. And the part that you sort of missed at the end is it was an extra little spoiler. There was a spoiler. And so, Stacy pointed out a factor, and so I just say people need to come see it and see what they get out of this, but all in all, it was a beautiful, great movie, great action, but that part disturbed me, because we got to stop sanctioning, giving away our greatness.
Yeah, there's so much in this damn movie that I saw that they talked about the music and how everything, the beauty, how they show black women in strong, supportive roles, but dominant roles.
They show women as
this is the era for the black goddess to stand forward. And so the black goddess she's standing forward and showing that, who we really are. But the thing is that, we have to have our men support us. And so, she showed that too.
That's right.
That was in the movie, so
there's some good stuff. There's some good messages. It's interesting. One of the trailers had, and I was looking for the music because the trailer had brother Gil Scott. The revolution will not be televised. So I was like, okay, there's some subliminal stuff going on there, but that wasn't played.
It wasn't in the movie, right? It wasn't in the movie. Just in the trailer, right? They used it for the trailer. That's interesting. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. All right. So there's so much, man. I'm telling people, I'm gonna probably see this movie 3 or 4 times. Just because there's a lot of stuff I know I caught already. I talked to a sister who was over there earlier. She's from South Africa, and she was saying how they were using, I can't do the clicks, but they were talking Costa in the film, and they did a really good job at it. She said, you know what I'm saying? They were, I said, wow.
Well, it was a mixture of cultures.
Yeah, right. They had to give some Kemetic stuff into it.
The Kemetic, the greetings were the Kemetic.
Right.
They had.
That was another thing that the movie pointed out, I thought so eloquently, that Africa isn't one big continent of like people.
That's true.
There are different mixtures of people and cultures in that continent.
One other good part is that one thing I learned for sure, and that's, I hope that stays, is that when we get in up against the wall and we need help, our family can come forward and help us. That's important.
Yeah.
Well, without giving the whole movie away scene by scene, right?
Yeah, all right.
We could.
Yeah, I mean, by the time people see this thing, right? By the time people see this, they've seen it already. We ain't seen it too bad on you and stuff.
You gotta get out here fast.
It's gonna take me at least a week to edit this shit. If you ain't seen it by then, forget it.
Spoiler alert. Okay.
But but that's interesting. I mean, we're gonna interview more people. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm trying to grab some more people and talk to them and stuff. This has been an incredible night. People in costumes, man, like shikis and African garb. I'm excited.